Cambridge International as Level Sociology topic The I and the Me. The I and the Me. George Herbert Mead, 1934. Basic human skills have to be taught and learned. The symbolic interactionist George Herbert Mead argued that the same was true of more advanced social skills. An I aspect based around our opinion of ourselves as a whole, we respond to the behaviors of others as an I. Mead called this as the unsocialized self. A me aspect that consists of an awareness of how others expect us to behave in a given situation. May call this the social self because this is learned through socialization. This is illustrated in the following way. If you accidentally put your hand on fire, the I is experienced as by how you react to the pain, and the me, however, specifically conditions how you choose to express that pain. Your reaction will be conditioned by who you are, where you are, and who you are with. For example, if you are young, your reaction of being burnt will be your reaction to being burnt would be to cry, but if you are a man, you may think it's not socially acceptable to do so. One introduction to symbolic interactionism. Definition: symbolic interactionism is a sociological perspective that focuses on the role of symbols and interactions in shaping individual identity and society. It posits that meaning ascribed to symbols through social interactions from the basis of human communication and understanding within a social context. 2. The I. Definition: the I represents the spontaneous, impulsive, and creative aspect of the self. Unpredictability: the I in the symbolic interactionism represents the spontaneous, impulsive, and creative aspect of the self. It reacts to situations uniquely and unpredictably, embodying the individual's immediate responses and subjective interpretations, contributing to the ongoing construction of personal identity. An example of the I in symbolic interactionism is a person's spontaneous decision to break from routine and try a new activity, reflecting their creative and impulsive side in response to a unique situation, contributing to the ongoing evolution of their self-concept. Subjective experience. The I in symbolic interactionism embodies individual subjectivity and personal agency. It represents the capacity for unique subjective experiences and autonomous decision-making, allowing individuals to shape their responses to situations based on their personal perspectives and creativity. An example illustrating the I in symbolic interactionism is a person choosing to express their unique sense of humor during a conversation, showcasing individual subjectivity and personal agency in shaping the interaction based on their spontaneous and creative impulses. 3. The me. Definition: the me represents the socialized and conforming aspect of the self. Social expectations. The me in symbolic interactionism represents the socialized and conforming aspect of the self. It is shaped by social norms, expectations, and the influence of others, reflecting the individual's internalization of societal standards and rules into their self-concept. An example of the me in symbolic interactionism is a person adhering to workplace dress codes and professional etiquette, demonstrating the internalization of social norms and expectations to conform to societal standards in a professional context. Internalized rules. The me internalizes societal norms and standards, shaping the individual's conforming and socialized aspect. For instance, someone following traffic rules meticulously represents the internalized adherence to societal norms for safety and orderly behavior. For dynamic interaction, interplay between I and me. The I and the me engage in constant interaction, influencing the individual's responses to the social environment. For example, in a job interview, me, the person may display spontaneity and creativity. I, in answering unexpected questions, showcasing the dynamic interplay between the two aspects of the self. Self-reflection. Individuals engage in self-reflection to adjust their behavior based on the interplay between the I and the me. For instance, after a social event, I, reflecting on social feedback and adjusting future interactions, me, demonstrates the ongoing dynamic interaction shaping personal development. 5. Role of language in the formation of self. Symbolic communication. Language and symbolic communication play a crucial role in the development of the I and the me. For example, during a conversation, the use of language allows individuals to express their spontaneous thoughts, I, and conform to shared meanings and norms, me, facilitating dynamic self construction. Role taking. Role taking involves individuals imagining the perspective of others, influencing the formation of the me. For example, a child pretending to be a teacher, I, during play adopts the role of an authority figure, contributing to the internalization of societal expectations and norms, me. 6. Socialization and the me. Family and education. Family and education are socialization agents contributing to the formation of the me. For instance, a child learning manners at the dinner table from their family and adhering to classroom rules in school represents the internalization of societal norms and expectations, shaping their conforming aspect. Influence of peers. Peer interaction plays a significant role in shaping the me. For example, a teenager conforming to the fashion trends and social behaviors of their peer group reflects the influence of peers in internalizing shared norms, contributing to the formation of their socialized aspect. 7. Identity and the I and me. Formation of identity. The I and the me contribute to the development of individual identity. For example, a person's spontaneous creative expression, I, and adherence to societal norms and roles, me, together shape their unique identity, reflecting the dynamic interplay between autonomy and social conformity in self-construction. Cultural and social factors. Cultural and social factors significantly influence the balance between the I and the me. In a collectivist culture, an individual's spontaneous actions I might be tempered by a strong emphasis on social harmony and conformity to cultural norms, me, highlighting how cultural values impact the interplay between autonomy and social adherence in self-expression. 8. Applications in everyday life. Conflict and consensus. Conflict and consensus in social interactions can be understood through the I and the me. For instance, a disagreement in a team project may involve individual creativity, I, conflicting with shared expectations, me, while reaching a consensus involves aligning spontaneous ideas with group norms. The dynamic interaction between autonomy and conformity shapes the outcome. Adaptation to change. Individuals adapt to changes through the dynamic interaction of the I and the me. For example, when transitioning to a new job, me, a person may creatively approach new challenges, I, showcasing the adaptability and balance between personal expression and conformity in response to changing social contexts. 9. Critiques and limitations. Overemphasis on symbolic interactionism. A critique of symbolic interactionism is its potential overemphasis on micro-level broader structural factors, for instance, analyzing an individual's behavior solely through the I and me, might neglect systematic inequalities or societal structures, influencing their actions, limiting the perspective to individual agency. 10. Conclusion. Summary. Symbolic interactionism focusing on the I and the me emphasizes the dynamic interplay between spontaneous individual expression I and socialized conformity to societal norms and roles me. This interplay contributes to the ongoing construction of individual identity within the framework of social interactions and symbolic communication. Significance. Understanding the I and the me in symbolic interactionism is significant for comprehending individual behavior within social contexts. It provides insights into the dynamic interplay between personal autonomy and social conformity, offering a nuanced lens for analyzing how individuals navigate and construct their identities in response to social interactions and cultural influences. The concepts contribute to richer sociological perspective by emphasizing the intricate connections between individual agency and societal structures.